Boom, boom, this is again, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so we got it up. The Ink Stained Steel Sakura event is up in Azure Lane finally. So this came out yesterday. I noticed it. So I've already started to build some stuff on it. But it's a standard event. This is a rerun, so it comes out. They're having this once a year. But the key to this event is, of course, the build for Nagato, because this is the only way that you can get the flagship for the Imperial Japanese Navy is through this. It's a build only. She's not available anywhere in the story mode, and she is not available for building except when this event is up. So this is the only way to get her. So you need to throw as many wisdom cubes at her as you can until you get her, if you don't already have her, because this is the only way you're going to get her. And they do the run. They seem to run an event once a year. I think this is the third time they've had it. So this is one of the older events. So the requirements for it are just a tad different. So it's got standard level, A1234, B1234, C1234, and D1234. I believe. I've never actually completed the event myself. However, to get the requirement or to get the little medallion for your dorm, you do not need to complete up to D4. You only need to complete up to D2, which is leading me to believe that maybe it's it right here. Maybe there's not a D4 in it. I don't know. In the newer events, they do have D4s, so it will be interesting to see if it only goes up to D2. So, but that's how you get the medal. Other little goodies. They've also got something up for Mutsu. This should be at 10,000. Yep, right there. She is 10,000. And you should be able to get, a couple some limit breaks for her. So if you want to, limit break her up, you can do that. So that's the Instant Sale. So it's a good little event. It's running until the 29th, so you've got about 12 days or so to get in there and knock it out. And make sure you throw as many wisdom cubes as you can until you get Nagato. Even if you're not going to build your IGN fleet, go ahead and do that so that you will have her if you do want to decide to build a Japanese fleet. I got stuck to the point where I wanted to build my Japanese fleet, but I couldn't because I didn't have Nagato. So I had to hold off everything, because if you want to really have a competitive fleet in terms of, you need Nagato flanked with Kage Nakage is one of the best backfields in the game. Kage Nakage. So do that, and remember 3-4 for Kage Nakage on normal, not hard. I keep getting DMs about that. It's just normal. So, and also it's not on any other ship except the boss. So 3-4 normal. Do the 2 or 3 ships that you need to do, and then bam, go straight for the boss. Don't. It's not. You can't get her. She's not an option on any of the other battles within. It's only for the boss battle. When you get to the boss battle and click on it, you should see the little gold option for a SSR character, and Kaga and a Kagi will drop. I've got Kaga. I don't have a Kagi quite yet, but I've been farming it. So 3-4 normal for the rest of them, and then you can compromise your Vanguard on whatever you want. Once I get my fleet up, I'll give you a show on it. So second thing, remember to focus on these PR1 catch up, because you can get some free. These are awesome. These data packs giving you 10,000 EXP per, and you can use that on any PR Series 1. So yeah, definitely want to make sure you finish up that. It's going to be helpful for me because I'm working on Room right now, and my Ironblood fleet is not really that strong. So this helps. That's going to be helpful to me as well. Second thing, it's very important. I've noticed a large increase from this option right here. I have been using her. I've had her for about a week and a half in the catch up, and I've already gotten 24 blueprints for Monarch. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you focus this on the ship, even if it's not a ship, that you can start using it right now. You can use it for any PR1 ship, so any Priority Series 1 ship is eligible to be put in the catch up. So even if you don't want to build, I would suggest building Monarch, because she's the best PR1 ship by far. she's one of the best ships in the game. I think she's probably top three in terms of PR ships. She's number two. I would put her right behind FDG. She's probably even with Georgia. Both of them are nukers. But yeah, so I would definitely focus on her in the PR1. Georgia's in PR2, as is FDG. So you can't build, you can't use them for any of this catch-up stuff. So I would, if you're going to focus on a PR1 ship, I would focus on her, and you can put it up now, even if you don't have the fleet tech points required to start building her, because you have to have a certain amount of tech points, so it's not something a new player can do. But you can still start gathering the blueprints for her. When you do actually build her, you'll have blueprints to, because it took me probably about a month and a half to actually complete the experience requirements to actually build her. And then I'm still in the process of fully leveling her out right now. So, and that's been what, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months? Yeah, I think it's been about 5 months, has it? Yeah, probably about. And I'm still not finished with her. I'm close, pretty close, very close actually. I've got her fully maxed out, but I'm still working on the fate simulation just to get the luck. So, to end up getting this against the current, a plus level on that. So that's what I'm focusing on. Yeah, because that's one of the things about the priority ships, that they don't have any luck. Their luck is 0. So this gives them the luck stats. So that helps them out. Helps out the crit damage and whatnot. So definitely want to focus on that as well. So I'm almost finished with her. I'm really close. And this catch-up's really going to help me get there faster, because I have noticed that a marked increase. I've noticed that I'm getting these special research projects for her a lot more frequently. On the average, I would see maybe one of these every couple of weeks. Sometimes it'd be 3 weeks before I'd actually see one. I've seen 3 of them in the last 2 weeks. So, I've already gotten 24 blueprints in about a week and a half. So it's becoming extremely, it's becoming extremely lucrative, and you will get a blueprint on anything. Even if I would run this rigging analysis research project, when I completed it, I would get a blueprint for Monarch, even though it's not an option. But everything I've ran, I've got a blueprint for her at the end. So it's definitely a marked increase on your ability to require the blueprints for any ship that's in the catch-up. So you definitely want to make sure that is set up. Okay, so yeah, that's a good thing to focus on as well. Also, they got the shop up, and it's got a bunch of little items in there for you. So we've got Haruna, Kongu, and Ushio in the shop. So 10,000 to get all 3 of these, as well as the usuals. Your blueprints, your cognitive chips, and some gold tech packs that you can use, and coals and oil. So pretty much standard fare. A shop will be open until the 5th, but the actual event ends on the 29th. So make sure, so even after the event's over, make sure you go in here and collect everything for the amount that you've got, because you don't want to, lose them. If you don't use them, you lose them. So yeah, so it's run until the 29th. So get in there and knock that out. But yeah, the focus on this is, of course, going to be Nagato right here. So throw everything that you've got into that and see if you can knock her out, because yeah, she's even if like I say, even if you're not going to build your fleet right now, you have to do it. You have to have her. Just as long as you get her, but she's not available in the story. You can't build her at any time except when this event's on. So this is the only way to get her. She's a flagship for the Imperial Japanese Navy. So she compromises Nagato, Akagi, and Akagi. They're one of the best backfields of the game. So definitely want to build her. Light and heavy is the same as is special. They've still got Shangri-La and Essex in here, the 2 carriers that they entered a while ago. So you can get them built in here if you want to. But like I said, I'm going to throw all my cubes straight into this, and we'll see about getting those, because it's definitely something that you want to focus on. Comparatively to the 3 ships that I have gotten in the past couple of days to the pool, 3 destroyers. for the Japanese Navy. You know, Ariake, Fumizuki, and Sashio. These are destroyers. I got them. I've got them in 2 draws, 2 days. I did it yesterday, today, and that's what I've gotten. So seem to be throwing them out. You know, the different priorities. She's I think her drop is 2%. Where's the rate? 7% for super rare. So I'm not sure what the increase is. So 7% chance to, you know, so that's pretty good rate on getting her. So it's just a matter of time. But yeah, just make sure you do what you got to do to get her, so that when the time comes, you'll be able to build her up and utilize her in your fleet. Okay. So everything's all set. So get in there and go ahead and knock it out. 716, 729, Ink Stain Steel Sakura event. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to go ahead and put a like on it if you like it. And remember to click on the subscribe button and click on the bell ding ding beside it if you want to be notified whenever I drop a video. This is Skinner in the Corner, signing out.